Okay, we're going live. I don't know where he went. I haven't put my mascara on yet. Hello, everybody. Where'd you go?
I was putting my mascara on.
Where'd you go?
I was turning your headphones down.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't realize until this morning how disheveled I looked. I mean, like, wow.
Well, when are you going to go get a haircut again?
Probably after this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the festival this weekend. I'm gonna be out in swim trunks and my floppy hat that you were with me when I got it at the auction a year ago. I've had that hat a year now.
Dare I say it's festival season?
Yeah.
Because 2 years ago and a year ago, like not 2 years ago, but last year we had festivals, but like not back to back. So you're going to one tonight. What do you mean at the auction? What auction? The one I was with you at the flea market?
Yeah, the flea market when we bought the tortilla press.
We bought the tortilla press and your hat, and then you walked over to the other guy and they were like, how much did they make you pay for that hat? We would have charged you $4.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got
That's a
ripped
great
off
hat.
on that one. It's but the hat's amazing. I mean, it still works.
So what are you going to? What kind of festival are you going to?
So we're going to the All Day I Dream Festival. Let me look some of this up real quick. Because let's see.
I bet there's no drugs there.
No, not at all.
I bet nobody's going to be on drugs. I bet nobody offers you weed and nobody offers you shrooms or ecstasy or acid or anything while you're there.
It's actually gonna be pretty cool. They're expected to be like between 5,000 and 7,000 people.
It was not cheap for you to go.
No, it's a full on 3-day festival. They have the Dream Dome. They have the relaxation station. They've got the hammock garden. They've got interactive art installations. They've got an all-day I paint area where 24 hours a day professional painters are just creating art. And then they have the all-day I paint area where if you just want to go paint, you can just go paint all day. I'm bringing a couple of blow-up twin mattresses to put on the water. And there's going to be live music like nonstop. Like the first night, the stage goes.
Aren't there signs all around Woodward that you're not supposed to get in the water?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on what time of year.
Okay.
So, I guess this is a getting in because they also have like a floating. They also have like a floating tiki bar.
When you put the floating mattresses in the water, you have oars, right? You thought about that, right? How are you getting back? You're just going to float out on the mattresses and then just hope that Woodward current brings you back? No, you're not. No, you're not going to doggy pedal back.
I am. I don't know what she's going to do.
No, you're not. You need an oar.
I never thought about that. I never thought about being on a twin mattress. I guess my only baseline for comparison here is Rose from Titanic on the Door, which is about the same size and same density. And she didn't have an oar, so I didn't think about an oar either.
So we went to this boat party a couple years ago, and my friend Carlos jumped out. He got in a tube in the back of our boat and then had me hold on to the rope so that he could swim over to the other boat to get what he needed out of that boat so that he could get back in the tube and I would pull him back, right? Well, he was being a jerk to me earlier in the day. Funny. So as soon as he got there, I pulled the whole tube back and he was stuck over there. He was so pissed. He's like, what the hell? Like, Carlos?
You want to be back here where I am?
Yeah.
I'll bet a tube would have helped you.
Yes. So that's that. And like, okay, so while you're out there, because, okay, we're public figures. We just say that out loud. We're public figures. So while you're out there and you're partaking or not partaking or with people who are partaking in different types of things like the painting or the mushrooms or the water floating, do you kind of duck out and not let people know who you are and just blend? Or does nobody know who you are?
Well, I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing anyway, so that part doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
But
When I was out on the boat that day, I didn't want anybody to know who I was. It was a very younger crowd. And I was cool with my friends, but I don't think I should have been there. So that's why I was so mad at Carlos because I told him that. And then he had one of his friends with the drone come over me and be like, it's Madden from K-Hop. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't do that to me.
oh, yeah, I don't know. That stuff it doesn't get to me too bad. But I mean, I'm not really worried about anything anyway this weekend. We're just be hanging out.
You're
But
not worried about it because you're not the one who gets in trouble for doing stuff on your own personal time. That's just me.
so
Yeah,
it's
because I didn't
my
think it was
cross
a
to bear.
problem to be drinking at Ironstone either, but apparently it's a problem.
Yeah.
So do you have, okay, when you buy your very expensive $300 festival ticket and it's for camping, does that come with said campground or is it first come, first serve?
No, there's a whole area designated for this at Woodward. So like I'm
So
looking at
you
the
don't
map
need
now.
to
There's
get
like
your
this,
own camping slots. You just get like a hill you all share.
no, they have designated camping areas that they have broken up. So like I'm looking at the map now. There's like a huge peninsula that goes out. And it's like that. It's pretty massive. Like you have a
No,
whole
I
lot of
understand
areas.
what
Like
you're saying. But if
yeah.
there's going to be 7,000 people there, how do you ensure that you have a
Well, it's
spot?
not 7,000 people camping. Most are day
How do
passes.
you, okay. So you don't have a spot. You have to go out there and first come, first serve.
I think so. I've never been. I think so. I
I'd get
think.
out there right after the show. If it starts
Well,
tonight.
but they don't let you in until 3.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So they had that whole peninsula blocked off. So even if I got into Woodward right now, it'd still be like the old Mervyn's commercials: open, 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 open. You know.
All right. But I'm telling you, that's not something that you should make nonchalant and not make a big deal as having a place to sleep.
It's
Because
not. It's actually
a
it's our
big
first
deal.
priority. We looked at the
Okay.
map and we've got 3 locations on that map that we want to. We have a 1, 2, and 3 ranker as far as where we want our spots to be. So our first
Okay.
one is under the trees near the general store. The second one is under the trees near the water, and then the third one is we couldn't get any of the other 2, so we'll just go where we can go.
So plan A, plan B, and this is just what's going to happen.
Plan A, plan B, and plan F.
Okay. That works out. So it's festival season. You have that. Next week is Chocolate Festival.
Yes. My son really wants to go to that this year.
You don't have your boys next weekend, do you?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, yeah, you will. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have Chocolate Festival, so we'll be going to that. And then we also have Porch Fest is next week.
That's right.
The Frog Jump weekend is next weekend. There's also a Tuolumne River Music Festival next weekend. And then, go ahead.
I was going to say, go ahead and finish up this week because I'm gonna transition to the week after that too.
The Lodi Beer Festival is the following weekend, right?
That's right. That's coming up the following weekend. So not next weekend, but the weekend after. It was at the 28th. I'm going to do my very first Airbnb.
You're going to do an Airbnb?
For my first time. I've never done one before. It's weird to me to be staying in somebody else's house that I don't know.
Is it a full house or is it just a separate room or is it a studio?
It's a full 2-story house on the Truckee River.
And you're just renting a room?
We're renting the whole house.
Oh, that's what I'm asking. I was wondering if there were other people in the house.
Oh, yeah. No, just us.
How many people are renting it?
2.
Why did you get something so big?
Well, I didn't rent it, but
if you're new here, I don't Airbnb. I am bitter against Airbnb. I think it's a crazy amount of cleaning fee money. I don't want to clean my own place after I'm on vacation. I don't Airbnb, so I just have questions for you.
Right. I've never Airbnb
Cleaning
before.
fee.
So the only thing I had to go off of is what I heard from you. So when we're booking it, I was like, hey, look out for cleaning fees, look out. And I mean, you're spot on, because it took, like, we had to comb through a lot to find one that wasn't like, your cleaning fee is going to cost half of your house payment, you know?
Yeah, half the house payment, and then they have you do half the work before you leave.
Yeah. So we found a really good deal. Maybe because it was an off time or something, but it's like right on the river. It's like 2 stories. Nobody else is going to be there.
Yeah, it might
And
not be seasonal, and it might be that people are starting to figure out that Airbnbs are dumb.
so maybe they're dropping their prices a little.
Yeah.
Airbnb is going to have to do something eventually, right? Like, enough people are going to get upset about the fact that they're charging them $100 to not do anything, that they're going to stop using it, right?
See, Airbnb is like where you're going, like even Truckee and stuff. There's plenty of hotels. There's plenty of timeshares you can rent. There's plenty.
Like, I was
I don't
thinking,
know. I only thought Airbnbs would thrive like in remote locations that don't have a lot of resorts or rooms. But I've done Airbnb 2 times, and both times was a crap experience. Both times.
I
But I think you'll have fun. It'll be fun.
I was looking at Airbnb and another place called Hip Camp, because I was thinking about turning my property into a glamping site for a little bit. And like, even as somebody who rents it out, Airbnb, like, I just felt bad looking at what they charge me. I'm like, I can't do that. I'll do Hip Camp, you know?
Yeah, I have friends who rent out for Airbnb, but they do like the monthly thing where people are like leasing a room from them for a long time.
Yeah.
But if I'm staying here, that's what I stayed at a place in Tahoe. Tahoe. It was a $60 cleaning fee, and you have to do all the dishes before you leave. You have to throw everything into the washing machine before you leave, and clean up. And I'm like, first of all, it's a hotel. Well, anyways, I cleaned up after myself. Oh, and throw all the trash out. So I go to throw all the trash out, and they were locked because we're in Tahoe. It wasn't like the bare ones where you stick your hand in there and you got to unlock it. No, 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 no. So I even sent them an email. Like, me and my kids tried 3 different trash compartments. They were all locked. I get this crap email from them the following week that they want to charge me another $25 because I didn't take the trash out and because there was sand on the floor. Sand at a Tahoe Airbnb.
I am outraged that this beach has all this sand.
Dude, I literally, after the 3rd time, because it's not even the person who rents the place out. They have an Airbnb middleman who comes at you and is like, Veronica or Jennifer wants her $20. And I wrote that guy back and said, tell them they're out of their gut mind. And I never got a reply.
I would have been like, you know what? I want my money back too, because Lake Tahoe, the actual lake, was wet. There was water in it.
I wrote back, I said, no way. I go, no, I was not nice. I said,
There were French fries in my large French fry.
Yeah, I'm not paying $20 for sand in a room that's sitting next to the beach.
I'm not going back to Burger King anymore, because every time I go in there, it smells like burgers.
I was pissed. I've never stayed at an Airbnb since.
I get so mad when radio
3-4
stations start playing music. What are we even doing?
Man.
I got nothing more. That was it.
All right. Festival time. We have your chocolate festival tickets. We have a lot of cool stuff going on the air, which we would know about if we were doing that right now. So we got to get off. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, 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 bye.